What if I told you that in the next 72 hours, you could face a situation where everything you take for granted disappears? No power, no clean water from the tap, no grocery stores, no help on the way. It's a scary thought, but being prepared can turn a potential disaster into a manageable inconvenience. And it's simpler than you think. You don't need a bunker filled with a lifetime supply of food. You just need a plan and 5 essential items. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll walk you through exactly what you need to not just survive, but stay safe and comfortable for those critical first 72 hours. This isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. And the first item on our list might be the one you're most likely overlooking. First up, and this is the absolute non-negotiable foundation of any survival plan: water. You can live for weeks without food, but you can only last about 3 days without water. The rule of thumb is 1 gallon of water per person, per day. So for a 72-hour period, that's 3 gallons for each person in your household. A family of 4? You'll need 12 gallons. This water is for drinking and basic sanitation. Now you could go out and buy gallons of distilled water, and that's a great, simple option. They store well for a long time. But what if you run out or can't store that much? That's where a reliable water filter comes in. A personal water filter like a Life Straw or a larger gravity-fed filter like a Sawyer Squeeze can turn questionable water from a stream, a river, or even a questionable tap into safe drinking water. These devices are lifesavers. They remove bacteria, protozoa, and other contaminants. So your primary goal is to have stored water. Your backup plan, which is just as important, is having a way to purify more water. Don't rely on just one method. Have both. Store what you can and have a filter for what you can't. Next, let's talk about food. Now, before you start thinking about complex meals, remember the goal: calories and morale. For 72 hours, we're not aiming for gourmet dining. We need non-perishable food that requires little to no cooking. Think about it. In an emergency, your power might be out. You might not be able to safely use your stove. So, what works best? Energy bars, protein bars, granola, nuts, dried fruit, and jerky are all excellent choices. They are packed with energy, lightweight, and require 0 preparation. Canned goods like beans, tuna, or soup are also great, but remember to have a manual can opener. Don't get caught with a pantry full of cans you can't open. A simple, non-electric can opener is a must-have. When you're planning, think about foods your family will actually eat. Having familiar comfort foods can be a huge psychological boost, especially for kids. You want about 2,000 calories per person per day, so gather enough for 3 days for everyone. Just like with water, think of it as an investment in your well-being. And again, keep it simple. This ice into the time to experiment with freeze-dried astronaut food if you've never tried it. Stick to what you know. All right, we've covered water and food. The third essential category is shelter and warmth. You might think, I'll just stay in my house. But what if your home is damaged? What if it's freezing cold and the power is out for days? Your house can get dangerously cold very quickly. This is where layers and a few key items become critical. First, everyone in your family should have a quality emergency blanket. These aren't your regular blankets. They're made of mylar and reflect up to 90% of your body heat back to you. They are incredibly lightweight, compact, and can literally save you from hypothermia. Beyond that, think about warm clothing. Pack extra layers of non-cotton clothes, like wool or fleece, along with warm socks, hats, and gloves for everyone. If you have the space, a good quality sleeping bag for each person is even better. It provides a cocoon of warmth that a simple blanket can't. And what if you need to create a small, warm space? A simple tent, even one set up in your living room, can trap body heat and create a warmer microenvironment for your family to sleep in. The goal is to stay dry and conserve body heat. Don't underestimate how quickly the cold can become a serious threat. Now for number 4, and this is a big one: light and communication. When the power goes out, darkness falls fast, and it can be disorienting and frightening. Your phone flashlight is a temporary solution, but you don't want to drain your only communication device just to see. You need a dedicated, reliable light source. I recommend having multiple options. A high-quality LED flashlight with extra batteries is a must. Even better is an LED headlamp. It keeps your hands free, which is incredibly useful whether you're trying to cook, check on a family member, or fix something. A hand crank flashlight is also a fantastic backup because it never runs out of power. Next, communication. In a disaster, information is power. You need to know what's happening. Is help on the way? Are there evacuation orders? A battery-powered or hand-crank emergency radio is essential for this. It will give you access to NOA, weather alerts, and local emergency broadcasts, even when cell towers are down and the internet is out. And for your phone, a fully charged power bank is your best friend. A good one can recharge your phone several times, keeping you connected to loved ones and able to call for help if needed. Light to see, and a radio to hear what's going on. These are your eyes and ears in an emergency. We've reached our 5th and final essential category for surviving 72 hours: first aid and hygiene. Small injuries can become big problems without proper care, and maintaining basic hygiene can prevent illness from spreading, which is the last thing you want to deal with in a crisis. First, get a well-stocked first aid kit. You can buy a pre-made one, which is a great starting point, but I strongly suggest customizing it. Add any personal prescription medications you or your family need. Make sure you have at least a week's supply. Also add over-the-counter pain relievers, allergy medicine, and any other items you use regularly. For hygiene, think simple. Hand sanitizer is a must. Wet wipes are a lifesaver for staying clean when you can't shower. Don't forget a toothbrush, toothpaste, and soap. And for sanitation, if the plumbing isn't working, you'll need a plan. A simple bucket with a tight-fitting lid, some heavy-duty garbage bags, and kitty litter can serve as a makeshift emergency toilet. It's not glamorous, but it's a sanitary solution that will prevent disease. Being able to take care of minor cuts, stay clean, and manage sanitation are crucial for your health and morale. Don't skip this step. So let's do a quick recap. The 5 things you need to survive for 72 hours are: 1. Water, at least 1 gallon per person per day, plus a filter. 2. Food, non-perishable, no-cook items, and a manual can opener. 3. Shelter and warmth, emergency blankets, warm layers, and sleeping bags. 4. Light and communication, flashlights, a headlamp, and an emergency radio. And 5. First aid and hygiene, a customized kit, sanitation supplies, and personal items. Putting this kit together isn't a one-and-done task. You should check it every 6 months. Swap out the water, check the expiration dates on food and medications, and test your batteries. Store your kit in a cool, dark, and dry place that's easy to get to. A closet near an exit, the garage, or even the trunk of your car are all good options. The important thing is to start today. Don't wait for the storm clouds to gather. Don't wait for the emergency alert to sound. Take one step. This weekend, go and buy the water. Next week, get the food. Bit by bit, you can build a kit that gives you and your family peace of mind. This is one of the most important things you can do for the people you love. I hope this has been helpful and empowers you to get prepared. It's not about being scared. It's about being ready. What's one item you think is essential that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas and learn from our community. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And for more content to help you be prepared and self-reliant, Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and be prepared.